Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Seattle SuperSonics playing against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here we are, still in the young part of this season, Clark, but for teams that are hot, how do you keep that going?
Well, there are a lot of different approaches you can take. Teams that are on a roll, Kevin, they know that. They feel it, and they want to keep it going. You know, these guys are getting up and eating the same things for breakfast, doing the same workouts, going to bed at the same time, kind of establishing a routine. Well, maybe not all the guys, but that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to keep everything the same to stay on that roll.
Now here's Payton. Shoots over Van Exel. Payton, that's good.
Boy, how about Gary Payton? Silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Now the pass to Nowitzki. Over Radmanovic. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Here's Barrett. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. Mason, the pass to Payton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Clock at 4. Drobniak. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A nice shot by Nash.
The sharpshooter Nash, especially efficient and lethal from outside the arc with that really efficient stroke of his.
Outside, Payton. To the paint, here's Radmanovic. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. They get it back. Bradley. No good on the shot.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Barrett. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's Payton, high post. Nowitzki with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Payton outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now Nash, after the missed 3 from Gary Payton. Another shot. Nash with the bucket. Nash has got 5.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Here's Radmanovich. His last outing with 20 points. Back to Payton. Off the run, and he lays it up and in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mavericks leading by 3. Van Exel kicks to Finley. Bradley a screen on Mason. Finley, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here is Payton. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Passes it to Mason. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Finley. And yes, it's good.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Payton passes to Barry. Mason looking around. Here's Trobniak. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Nowitzki kicks to Nash. Now, here's Van Exel. He's tightly guarded. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Let's trail by 5. Pass to Barry. Pass to Radmanovich. And there's the pass to Barry. Steps back. Here's Mason. And he banks in the layup.
Good touch from Mason inside. He knows exactly how to capitalize from the interior.
Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. Nash outside. Nailed from three-point land. Nash has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Payton outside. They set the pick. Drops in the layup for 2. Payton's got 6.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Nash with it. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Now, here's Van Exel. Finley up top. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Now Mason, his last outing with 20 points. And there's the feed to Payton. A jump hook, and it's off the back rim, no good. Dallas leading by 6. Van Exel passes to Nash. And Nash gets double teamed. Here's Van Exel. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Passes it to Barry. Payton outside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Dallas making a switch here. Bell's checked in. Then for the Supersonics, Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Radmanovich. Forte comes in for Mason. And it's Ward in for Payton. Free throw good from Van Exel.
There's so much to love about Nick Van Exel's game, but one of the things that stands out to me is his fearlessness. This guy believes he can score every time down the court, no matter who's defending.
Here's Ward. 9-point game his last outing. Seattle shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Van Exel. The SuperSonics also with the sub. Cisse is checked in for Forte. And so he hits both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Nash outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Drobniak. 17 points for him last game against Portland. Sinks the triple.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now here's Nash. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Lets a floater go, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
You got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with the hard cut.
Here's Ward. There's a good screen over Nash. Ward, good. Ward's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Over Evans. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Nash. Nash has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Or the pass to Barry. Here's Cisse from 15 feet away, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bell, and the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
Again and again, rinse and repeat. Nash continues to find the open man.
Sonics trail by 12. Here's Ward. 5 points in the game. As to Drobniak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bradley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Nash drawing the double team. Johnson surveying the floor. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki, good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. The Sonics. Lepenko's checked in for Drobniak. Kemp comes in for Cisse. And it's Payton in for Barry. Mavericks on D. It's a 14-point game. Evans left side. Outside Kemp. Pass to Ward. 4 on the clock. Over Nash. Ward, good. Ward's got 7 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Johnson outside. The pass to Nash. Here's Eschmeyer. Now Finley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Ward. Passes to Payton.
First personal foul, third team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
Pass to Potapenko. Here's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Well, I tell you what, this coach loves having Gary Payton run the offense. He's a pass-first point guard for sure.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Kemp. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Tell you what, Shawn Kemp is a wrecking ball inside. Feels like no defense can contain him once he gets in close.
Bell against Payton. Finley up top. Over Ward. Finley can't get it to go. Sonics trail by 9. Outside, Payton. Pass to Ward. Payton dishes to Kemp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Payton. And his offensive struggles continue.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here is Nahara. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Kemp. Here's Ward. The Mavericks pull it in. Led by as many as 14 points. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the SuperSonics this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Here is Kemp. The Mavericks making the shot. There's the pass to Payton. Clock at 6. To break that ice-cold streak. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Payton's got 8 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And here is Johnson. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Bell with it. Finley up top. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the middle. Finley can't get it to go. Sonics trail by 9. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And there's a whistle that goes on Raja Bell. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Van Exel's checked in. Admanovic is checked in for Seattle. Mason checks in for Sean Kemp. Here's Ward. He has 7. Evans a screen on Johnson. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 10. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
And it's the SuperSonics with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Radmanovic. Offensive rebound. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Evans.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Here is Nahara. No scoring in this one. Finley up top. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Radmanovic. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Payton.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from him. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now, here's Van Exel. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Finley the pass to Johnson. Over Ward. Johnson can't hit.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Down low. Here's Evans. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Mavericks?
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Nash. He's got 8. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Seattle making a change here. Ward's checked in.
SuperSonic substitution. Number 21, Charlie Ward.
Here's Nash. Jones kicks it over to Nash. Pass to Nahara. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Nowitzki's checked in for Popeye Jones. Here is Mason. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. On the wing, Payton. Covered by Van Exel. No good from Payton. Looking at Seattle, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
The shot by Nash, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And they double up Payton. Pass to Drobniak. Over Finley. And that one's good. Drobniak. Drobniak's got the lead up to 2 now for the Sonics. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Chauvel is checked in for the Mavericks. And Seattle also making a change. Barry's checked in. And so here is Dallas. Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to Nash to stop the drought. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected, and he recovers it. It's good. Seattle has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Ward. 10 points for him. The pass to Radmanovic. Here's Ward. 4 on the shot clock. As to Drobniak. Poked away. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Free throw drops for Drobniak. Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Nash. 8 points for him. Passes it to Nowitzki. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mason. And it goes down 2 points. Mason's got his second bucket of the game to go. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Nash outside. It's good from long range.
And this is not an easy shot, but Nash has the range to drop it from there.
Here's Ward. He's got 10. That's to Mason. Here's Ward. Defended by Bell. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Now here comes Nash leading the break. Here's Van Exel. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Sonics leading. The pass to Ward. Pass to Mason. Here's Drobniak. 2 points. That one goes. Drobniak's got 7 points for the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Van Exel passes to Nowitzki. Over Drobniak. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Van Exel. 12 points for Nowitzki.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Mason up top. And another basket for Seattle.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Bell. 11 points last game. And the basket by Van Exel.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Here's Ward. He's got 10. There's the pick. Floats one. Drobniak. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Now Bell. Nash outside. This is it to Nowitzki. Over Drobniak. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, Nowitzki, dangerous from mid-range. I mean, with his size, quick trigger release, high release point, I mean, he's almost impossible to guard.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Finley's checked in for the Mavericks. Finley comes in for Bell. Payton, he's checked in for the Sonics. Pass to Drobniak. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Barry. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Portland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting it.
Nash against Payton to the right side. Here's Mason. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his third assist on the night. Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Drobniak. Drobniak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mason. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nash against Payton. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Bradley, and the layup is good. Bradley's got 6 points.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Nash against Payton. Pass to Drobniak. It's stolen by Bradley. Nash right side. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
SuperSonics ball.
Sonics trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mason up top. Bradley with some nice D.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Nowitzki slams it in.
Van Exel, a shooting guard and a point guard's body, that time creating for his teammate.
Pass to Payton. Over Nash. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Payton looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass. Payton's got the first field goal of the second half for the Sonics.
Really smart move by Payton against contact, getting around the defender into the basket.
Bradley a screen on Payton. Here's Nash. Can't hit that one. Payton with some nice D. Sonics trail by 3. And the pass to Barry. And here is Mason. Passes it to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barry for the tie. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
3 points.
Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Man, how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Pass to Nowitzki. Nash against Payton. Now Finley. He's got 8. Pass to Nash. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 14.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Mason, the pass to Radmanovich. And there's the pass to Mason. Pass to Drobniak. For 3, Radmanovich. The Mavericks pull it in. Bradley's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Passes to Nash. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Takes the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Gary Payton. The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not. Who's got Gary?
On the wing, Payton. Defended by Nash. Mason with it. 8 points for him. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Payton. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Knocks down the 3 ball. And Exel's got 15.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And it's Mason with the ball for Seattle. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Stop the run. Out to Payton. Over Nash. Here's Mason. That's it. Coming off an assist from Payton. He's got 10.
And Mason has proven he has a mid-range jump shot, one that the defense got to respect.
Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. Inside. Stole it. Van Exel against Mason. Feeds it to Payton. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
And here's Nash outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here is Mason following Steve Nash's 3. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 8. Bradley is screen on Payton. Nash dishes to Nowitzki. Just 4 to shoot. The tray. It's rebounded by Drobniak. Next trail by 8. Here is Mason. He's got 10. Kicks it to Radmanovich. This this one for three. Here's Krobniak, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
What's up?
Here's Nash. 20 points for him. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. High post, Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Payton against Nash. Now the pass to Radmanovic. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mavericks leading by 7. Nash outside. Nowitzki outside. Over Radmanovic. Nowitzki, no good. Seattle has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And here is Mason. He's got 10. Here's Payton. Nash with the block. Here's Finley, defended by Payton. Nowitzki outside. And it's Nash at the elbow. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Nash has got 11 points in the quarter.
And how about that nice finish in traffic by Nash, showing off his soft touch.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. I don't like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Johnson, he's checked in for Ben Exel. The SuperSonics also with the sub. Ward, he's checked in for Payton. Ward, the pass to Radmanovic. Here's Ward, defended by Nash. Here's Berry. And they hit it back. Pass to Ward. Passes it to Mason. Nowitzki with the steal. Nash the pass to Finley. Count the basket.
Michael Finley's combination of size and athleticism and skill, too much for the defense to handle there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Here's Barry. Pass to Mason. Will it go? The offensive rebound, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Radmanovic the pass to Ward. The pass to Radmanovic. And the 3 ball is good. Radmanovic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is exactly what Radmanovic is known for, a steady hand shooting the perimeter shot.
Nowitzki left side. Lets it go from the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Mason, and he jams it with authority.
Mason reaching his way to the rack and says hello to the rim.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Nowitzki's got 7 points for the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Passes it to Finley. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nowitzki. The three. Another three for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Timeout called here. The SuperSonics decide to talk it over. Evans, he's checked in for Trotman.
SuperSonics substitution. Number 34, Reggie Evans.
Sonics trail by 15. Here's Ward. 10 points for him. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Bradley. Johnson outside. Back to Nash. Six to shoot.
Sonics foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Now Raj checked in.
Substitution number 4.
And so here is Dallas. Finley the pass to Johnson. Now Finley. Just 5 to shoot. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Finley's got 14.
And Finley, a dead-eye three-point threat. Once he has his feet up under him, he's ready to fire.
The pass to Goldwire. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Goldwire. Here's Ward to the left wing. Shot to stop the run. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Dallas leading by 15. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Kemp. Here's Goldwire. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to Ward. Pass to Kemp. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ward. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Bangs home the trifecta. Nash has got 14 points now in the second half.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Ward. 16 points for him. Kemp a screen on Nash. Ward the pass to Kemp. And Kemp with the slam!
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Mavericks leading by 13. Johnson outside. Nowitzki a screen. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nowitzki outside. Evans with the steal. Here's Barry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Johnson the screen. And the pass to Nowitzki. Over Evans. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 28. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks leading by 13. Driving to the basket. He kicks to Bell. Pass to Naharov. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Nowitzki following the basket by Gary Payton. Now here's Kemp. He dishes it to Evans. Kemp passes to Ward. And stolen by Nash.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
At the line for 2, Steve.
First free throw is good. And so Nash nails both of them. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Payton. It's Evans on the wing. Back to Payton. Fires from deep. Here's Potapico. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Fades. That one goes in. 30 points for Nowitzki.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jones checked in for Dallas. Now here's Nash. Pass to Bell. Van Exel against Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van Exel. Rebound by the Sonics. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Or the pass to Kemp. There's the pass to Payton. Count that one. Payton's got 19 points. Dallas leading by 11. Now Van Exel. Pass to Bell. Nash right side. Kicks it to Jones. Dallas again missing. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Potapenko. Back to Payton. And they double up Payton. It's Evans on the wing. Over Nash. And Evans the basket on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 6 assists in the game. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Van Exel against Payton. Now here's Van Exel. Guarded closer. 6 to shoot. Releases. Seattle grabs the miss. Evans has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ward, defended by Nash. Payton, good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here is Bell, following the basket by Gary Payton. Bell with he kicks it to Van Exel. From outside, off the mark.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And Jones pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 7. Nash up on top. To the middle to end the cold streak. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Bell. Nowitzki comes in for Eduardo Nahara. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Van Exel. And it's Johnson in for Steve Nash. Here's Payton. To the left side wing. And here is Mason. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to. Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you know Desmond Mason is an artist, really creative off the court, but on the court, he's creative too, especially around the rim.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bell's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Dallas calls timeout. sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Dallas leading by 9. Johnson outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Johnson. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Radmanovic, guarded by Bradley. Back to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Mason. Ring shot on the way. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the first. Steve Nash checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Sonics trail by 9. And they double up Payton. Here's Mason. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Radmanovic. Nowitzki, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Barron. As to Drobniak. Count it, good. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Nash outside. Here's Nowitzki. Dallas, no good that time either.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Payton against Nash. Now Mason. Back to Payton. Over Finley. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gary Payton.
Payton really earning those two, battling successfully.
Nowitzki with the screen on Payton. Nowitzki outside over Radmanovic. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Barron, defended by Bell. Payton from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got 15 points in just the second half. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Finley. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Mason with it. Payton outside. And they double up Payton. For 3, Radmanovic. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots from the high post. Again, the Mavericks score.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Van Exel's checked in for Bell. So it's the Supersonics now. Here's Payton. Takes it off the glass. Payton's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, that's a big-time shot from Payton, too. Willing to step up when he knows his team needs him to.
Now, here's Van Exel. Not a lot of room, and the shot goes in. Bradley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Payton against Nash. Payton up top. Pass to Drobniak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Sonics. Pedro Drobniak taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Drobniak. And he can't hit the second. Mavericks leading by 5. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Nash with no one around misses the three. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the inside. Pass to Radmanovic. Here is Mason. Here's Bill. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Van Exel. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The pass to Payton. Over Nash. Misses off the left eye. Mavericks leading by 8. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki outside. Over Radmanovic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Dallas.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to
to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Nash.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
.52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Barry. Lays it up off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nowitzki for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now, here's Payton. Passes it to Barry. Payton inside, defended by Nash. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's cool. And then there's ice cold. Payton playing with ice in his veins right now.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. The line for Dallas. Nick Bledsoe. 10 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
Shooting for Seattle. Gary Payton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nash outside. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.